Alrighty, you guys, so it is about that time. Thomas is going to be releasing very soon, give it 2 weeks, and then we are going to be cooking with Steam in terms of the half anniversary releasing for, I was about to say Jujutsu Kaisen, SLA, Solo Leveling Arise. Now, obviously, there's a lot of free things going on in terms of tickets, gems, etc. So, nice to help us out now more than ever, so we'll gladly take all of that. Now we're here to talk about Thomas because we got a little bit of info on the man, a little bit of I guess a foundation look on how the developers are cooking up with this Thomas. Now keep in mind last minute changes can be made, and it seems that could be the case with the amount of changes that they've done with Thomas, and that's currently happening right now. Again, prime example with Gina, you know, we thought she was a light typing, lo and behold, last minute change, they decided to push her to the fire element, which I mean isn't too bad. But anyway, let's dive on in, see what's going on, see what's popping up. So MJ Leaker, first of all foremost, said that leaks Thomas might be fire element. This might be so wrong, take it with a grain of salt, because they are changing things in last moment like what they did with Gina. So this is why I mentioned how you know, with how they introduced Gina and how Thomas is pretty much, a lot of people are saying that he's going to be light, and that's the direction that they want him to go in. I personally would not be opposed for it to be the fire element. I'll get to that in just a second, but to further look into on what's going down, so first and foremost, there's going to be a new item called achievement medals. So hey, if I get free resources, I ain't going to complain. There's going to be a new game mode, Dimensional Gate Simulation. Pick your fighters and fight hunters and bosses you have encountered in the past to acquire more data and rewards. Well, this sounds fairly interesting. I'm all for it. I am all for it. If this also gives us buffs when we defeat elites and bosses and whatnot, like in a like how Honkai Star Rail does their game mode, that would be pretty dope, to be fair. So this could be something huge for us. But here we go. Thomas, Solo Leveling Arise half anniversary character. Kit is VFX heavy. So if you play SLA on your phone and the VFX is kind of crazy, yeah, Thomas is literally about to cook people's devices. It's gonna be crazy. Wolf theme is strong, so they're going with the wolf theme. Interesting. A lot of screen break effects similar to Go Gun He. There we go. So this is something that I was aware of and I was told about beforehand, to say that Thomas was looking to be more of a tank slash like a crazy breaker. So the fact that we could very well get a character that's kind of above Go, that is scary, but at the same time, hey, that's something amazing for us, you know. But let's take into consideration the typing in question. So we'll push that to one side and we'll continue on. So new gameplay effects. So yep, as expected, especially for Go. I mean not Go, sorry, Thomas. Transformation on Ultimate into Armored version. This is something that I spoke about, to say that what if the Armored version is kind of like in a fashion to where the base form of Thomas is like defense, and then once the Armored version kicks in, it's just like, alright, you know what, screw plain defense, I'm going offensive. Now that would be something interesting to see if they do this, but I'm surprised that they gave it transformation already. I thought they were going to save the whole transformation kit till later on, but again, I am not opposed. So Armored version was considered. If he can spawn NG wolves but not finalized. Oh, so wait, hold on. What? So they really are going down that wolf theme. That sounds very, very interesting. Skin in Yakuza and Theme Tekken. Wait, a Yakuza skin? Is that even allowed? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it. I mean, Loki, if Tekken themed, I will cop that in an instant. Try me. And then next hunter was changed. Instead of Kane, it seems another hunter from the Japanese roster was chosen, not finalized. Now I saw this and I'm just like, oh my god, because I can't remember, there was a post I saw a while back, but someone is specifically saving for Kane. So if they did actually change her out, ooh, that is not going to be a good look. But yeah, nothing's been finalized just yet. So yeah, some key information right there about Thomas and other few characters. Alrighty, so here we go. Here's a list of some Japan hunters that is apparently going to override Kane's release, of course, which I feel like Kane should have actually released with God to Ryuju, because it makes sense. It really does, but I think I would not. I mean, I would not be opposed. I would not be opposed, but yeah. Also, rest in peace to the homie that has been saving. I saw a post. that this one person has been and is specifically aiming to pull kind of here and is saving, and by the sounds of it might be skipping out on the half anniversary, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. But yeah, list of JP characters that could very well drop in December. We've got Teruji if kind of is not in the equation anymore, so interesting to see on what route they take on that one. But yeah guys, so that's pretty much all the info that we have so far. So again, fire element seems a little bit more right to me, because even though we've got the fire team done, I feel like with where Emma's where Emma is at right now, which I mean she's still decently well, I'm not gonna lie, like, there are key points that to actually utilize her, but I think with where the game is at and the direction that it's going, I feel like, yeah, fire element having that strong of a tank probably needed. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I mean, to be fair, look at Dark and Light with their tanks. I was going to say, it really doesn't make sense for him to be Light in terms of the options that we have for the Light typing in general. So, yeah, honestly, I would not be opposed for him to drop in the fire element. I think as a replacement for the tank role, it'll be very fitting. And hopefully, potentially elevate the fire element that little bit more. That little bit more. Alrighty, you guys, well, I think that's all I'm going to say for right now. So that's all I wanted to keep everyone informed on when it comes to Thomas. But again, we'll get 100% confirmation next week. Unless things get told and leaked ahead of time, then we'll take a look at that. But interesting news to see about Thomas. I just hope that he's broken. That's it. Just make him broken. I don't care. Half anniversary, break the game.